So what we're going to do first is we cold deflate the balloon, and then when it's completely cold deflated on its side is when I stand in and start the hot inflation. That's what stands it up. That's your cue to come over and get in.
Okay.
And the way you'll get in is on that side of the basket. When it stands up, there'll be some step holes. You just climb on up, throw a leg over. It's kind of like getting on a horse or on a big bike, you know. And then once you're in, I'll brief you a little bit about what's going to happen during the flight, and then we'll head off and
Okay.
Well, I need to go get the GoPro.
Walk around and take pictures from
Yeah,
top
okay.
It's recording.
What you have to be careful for is we have prairie dogs.
Prairie dogs, yes,
And
you do.
when you're walking on the tarp, there could be a couple underneath the tarp, but you can walk on that as well. And, I mean, that'll fill up eventually. But,
Okay.
Just be aware of the prairie dogs.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You go get the GoPro. Take a ride.
Those are the step holes, and you can put a knee up and grab anything above your head, except for right here.
Got a rope around your foot.
Thank you. All right, now, occasionally you may feel a warm or a cold drop of water come out of the burner. If that lands on the exposed part of your skin, warm or cool to the touch, cool is probably more stark. But you want to face the direction that we're traveling, and because I can spin it, it's most likely going to be, this is what we call the downwind side, where you guys are standing right here. And there are rope handles all the way around on the inside of your compartment. So they're right in front of you, and you can grab up here on these what we call the upright poles, which are the poles holding the burners up. And when we come in for landing, what happens is that this will be the side that hits the ground first. And so I want you facing that direction, bend your knees and hang on to those handles. What happens when the basket hits the ground is its momentum stops, but our momentum continues forward. So the reason you're hanging on is so you just don't lose your balance.
Right.
There's only one thing that you can't, I don't want you to hang on, is this black handle right here. This is just the fuel line. So yeah, that one and that one. And again, we would probably we might go bounce, we might go bounce, and we might even go bounce, but then we come to a complete stop. And that's what you're feeling right now, and that's when you know you can release your grip and you won't lose your balance.
Okay.
That feels so nice.
Thanks, guys.
See you guys in Kansas.
Now I can show you how it spins.
There you go, dude. You got your balloon ride.
This what you wanted to do?
Yeah, it's part of the bucket list.
There you
Love
go.
it.
How high do we usually go?
We'll go to about 4,000 to 5,000 feet off the ground.
Woo, that's a long ways.
Considering that we are now just about 300 feet. Yes, that is correct. We're fighting the FAA now. I mean, as far as our Balloon Federation of America, and also even with a lot of the general aviation, is they're trying to make it that drones have the right of way over all that. Some of these drones are like 65 pounds and can fly up to 50 knots, and so. They were kind of practicing or experimenting with them down in Arizona, and one of those big drones came. The operator of the drone said he wasn't that close, but the guy that was flying the balloon said he came within 15 feet of the.
Oh wow!
Went right by the gondola, which it wouldn't be bad if they hit the side of the balloon. It just probably would just bounce off or make it, they stop. Gondola, it'd be not a good deal.
Well, they have ability control.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is not that.
They have cameras on setback. Yeah, and there's a balloon ride company up there too, up in Fraser.
Mm-hmm. It's made of nylon.
Yes, and this one is the newer fabric is like a silicone impregnated nylon, so it makes it last longer. The first nylon balloons, when I first got into ballooning, they would last about maybe 300 hours, but these are going up to 1,200 hours now. But unfortunately, they're 3 times the cost.
Right.
Well, of course. So you'll have some company up here in a little bit.
Yeah, it's up there. They can get off the ground. Always a little bit, half hour to 40 minutes. I like to get off right away, just
Yeah.
because it's only going to get hotter today. So have you guys gotten to fly with your son yet?
We did. The day he got his license, we went up right afterwards with him, which, oh,
I'd let them have a little more experience.
right? He was so excited, and as a parent, I felt like if I told him I was scared that didn't sound very good.
Right.
But we did okay. He did just great. It just, I don't think I'm a little airplane kind of girl.
And by the time we went, it was already
was
95
warm.
degrees,
It was
and the
warm,
wind was
yeah.
blowing pretty good.
Yeah,
So
that-
it was pretty choppy in the little Cessna 152.
Yeah.
And landing when he came in
Oh,
too?
yes.
Everything I had to keep it on the runway.
Son lives in Sydney,
Hmm.
and our son, the pilot, he's actually looking at. There's a community college that has a airframe and power plant
Oh,
class there.
we're up almost 2,500 feet off the ground here. I have a kid that used to crew for me, and he is down in Arizona, and he's a airframe and power mechanic and an inspector as well. And he's putting together a school out of the airport that he works. He has a fixed base operation down there where they train, and they also do have a 135 school where they shuttle people around. Take passengers, I should say.
Yeah, cars are looking like ants now.
Uh-huh. Coming up on 3,000 feet.
How do you rotate it?
The kite-like objects that are halfway up the balloon there.
Yeah, I see that.
They, when you open one of those up, heat dumps out one way and then spins you the opposite direction. It's like a thruster in space almost.
Right.
Okay.
They call them turning vents, but they don't turn you. They just make you spin. Should call them spinners. They kind of came up with them when they started making bigger balloons, and when you really had to orientate the basket to land on what was
There's a little-
bigger, flatter side.
Little plane. Where's that him? He's coming in probably.
Wow, it really looks tiny.
It does.
As long as he just stays over there.
Yeah.
Now we're up almost 4,000 feet.
Just say 4,000 feet.
Above ground, and we're almost to 9,000 feet above sea level. We start off at just a little bit under 5, we're right at 5. We're not quite a mile high at our launch location. City of Denver.
We live 2 hours east of here, and our elevation is 3,500 feet above sea level. So just in 150 miles, you gain 1,500 feet of elevation.
We were
Just
at,
about at zero.
Pensacola?
I think our house sits at 30 feet above,
Oh, wow.
31, 32 feet.
So when we get a hurricane or anything, we have to be careful as to.
The racetrack down here is a velodrome that they race bikes that don't have brakes in them.
Really? Oh,
You have to take a course because you have to ride so fast to stay upright because it's such a banked curves, and so you have to take a course to the actual ride, do a race in there, ride in it.
Amazing what people do for entertainment.
I watched that on the Olympics. You watch those guys race.
Yes.
It's impressive.
They used to do 4-person teams, and now they've dropped it down just to 2 because the danger. They actually took up a kid that was trying to get on the Olympic squad, and during qualifying for the Olympics, they you know, like 2 years out, they discontinued the 4-man team, and that's what he did. So he went on to become he goes, so I quit bike racing, and I am a what's the equivalent of the Green Beret in the Air Force, where or Special Forces in the, like the Navy SEAL, but they're also doctors, so they can do everything except open heart surgery.
Wow.
Wow.
That was an abrupt change.
Yeah, and you know, the kid wasn't a high achiever, right? You know.
I know, right?
Called Mount Erie down here. There are landfills.
Okay. No.
How far south is she?
That does not sound like something I
How many?
would do.
50.
My grandson said took them to those high-fly places.
Yeah,
Dangerous?
yeah.
As a tune.
Yes.
And then just fly them.
Yes. I have had a couple of kids do that. So yes, that's.
You have a particular field you try to hit?
I kind of steer to locations where we know we're welcome. And once we get out of Boulder County, which we just crossed over County Line Road, it opens up to us drastically. So yes, we can. Just slowing our descent a little bit. We can steer them pretty well. All of our competitions are judged on accuracy, and I've won events being, whoever's the closest to the target is the winner, and I've won events being 1 mile from the center of the target, which isn't very good, but it was good enough to win. And I've taken third being 2 centimeters. Which is really good,
Yeah.
and that was from like 3 miles away.
Wow.
First time I took the hot air balloon
Uh-huh.
I was 3 in California.
Yeah.
And all of us kids were on the fence hanging like, what is that big silver thing up there?
Oh.
And ever since I saw that, I've wanted to do
Oh,
hot air
wow.
balloon.
This is the epitome of a meandering stream down here. This is Rock Creek and Coal Creek. They come out of the mountains over here, and there's not a straight line in it. And there's some places where the water is almost like 20 to 30 feet down from the edge of the bank there, and it goes over here and dumps into Boulder Creek. But we had a flood in 2013 that was like a raging river.
Wow.
The water did not want to make any turns, and it just basically kind of washed out everything in its path.
That same flood made it all the way down to South Platte.
Yes, all this water that came from here and dumped into the Boulder.
Our little plane.
Yeah, I was at the golf course right next to the river and left at about an hour before the warnings were just coming right
It
in.
was nice where you were at, right? I mean, or they just said it was nice.
No, there was no rain at all. There was just water coming down.
That actually took out this pond down here that's on our east side here. A mile off the ground, it's not a lot warmer. Now we're getting back down into the inversion layer where it's a little bit cooler down here. Now we're down to a manageable descent right here, 200 feet a minute. So. The only time you feel wind is when you're passing through it. We're getting down into a wind now that's blowing us north.
Yeah, we may touch some housing.
Have perfect up and down control. It's the horizontal that's the hard part.
Imagine eating your breakfast, looking out the window.
Oh, yeah,
sitting
we-
there and we're saying hello.
We've landed here several times.
Oh, you got to feel the other side of the houses.
Landed in this cul-de-sac number of times, yeah. Hey, you can get some landscaping ideas.
Yeah, right.
So how many days a week do you go up?
Well, we try to go every day. The most I've ever flown is like 90 days straight. And the most I've ever done in 1 year is about almost 270 flights, which is trying to go every day. So, I mean, and I was trying to go just to set a personal record. So with weather outs and things like that, I was only able to get 270.
Yeah.
You know, it's more conducive because you don't have to use as much propane, and you don't have to get up so early. But the balloon flies longer, less wear and tear on the system. I love winter ballooning. That's when I took my very first balloon ride. I was a sophomore in high school in Nebraska, just outside of Lincoln, and we came out here on a ski vacation, and we were coming back through Denver, and my sister's boyfriend had a balloon back in the 70s. You know, this was 1973.
Wow.
And it was like, it had snowed like 8 inches the night before, and we woke up just a crystal clear blue sky day. Take off around 9 o'clock in the wintertime, and we were landing right around 11. And we ended up, we're having our shirts off and had a snowball fight because it was 65 degrees. And I go, I'm moving to Colorado and getting into ballooning because we didn't have a weather like that in Nebraska in the wintertime. And once I got out of high school, I thought I wanted to play football, so I played 1 year of football at the University of Nebraska and decided I didn't want to do that anymore and moved out here. And
Yeah, that hurts.
got into ballooning, yeah.
Where in Nebraska do you live?
I lived in a little town of Eagle, which is 9 miles straight up O Street, straight east of Lincoln. Went to high school in Waverly. A lot of this is smoke from the west slope and California, and there's a pretty large fire out in Meeker, which is just on the other side of Longs, a little bit to the north and west of Longs Peak.
I did not know there was a fire there. You talked to Rich?
I got a buddy that lives in Meeker.
Oh yeah, well it's just outside of town, a little bit west of town. Lost a couple of structures, but it's mostly just wild.
The big fire they had in Grand Lake, my buddy lost his house in it.
Oh, when that burned, yeah.
Yeah.
Everything around him destroyed as well, or was he out in the
Yeah, he's you know where Grand Lake is.
Yeah, yeah.
He was outside Grand Lake. He lives outside Grand Lake, about 5 miles. It's right where it went through.
Mm-hmm.
And his house wasn't that. The house he was living in wasn't, I guess, from here the road out there from it, but it didn't burn down.
Oh, wow.
But the castle he was building burned down. He
How
was
close
wanting
was
to
he?
get them to use it for movies.
Oh yeah.
What he was building it for.
How long? How much more time did he need to get it completed?
It was almost completed.
Oh,
It was
gee.
nearly completed. The kitchen was in everything. Bathroom, special kitchen. we got, you know.
Sounded like it was huge, though.
It was. And he's building them. We went to see what he's doing now, and he's calling it the Phoenix. It's going to be shaped like
Huh.
like a phoenix.
Huh.
Rising out of ashes.
Out of the ashes.
Wow.
So I thought that was really unique.
That's the DIA control tower out there.
Yeah, yep, right on the horizon, you're right. The terminal is to the right there.
Yeah, he'd be ID and everything.
We're gonna go pick up our daughter tonight, so she's flying in. We're having a birthday party for Jeremy this weekend, so she's flying in from Nashville. So we'll go get her. We'll be out there.
Yeah, you only turned 50 once, right, Jeremy?
I hope so. I hope so. House, we actually, there were 3 of my former teachers lived on that street.
So you had to
So
behave.
yeah, they were going through that when we moved in.
Yeah, you don't think about those things until, you know.
Well, especially in a small town. Our town's only 3,500 people.
Oh,
Yeah, when our family moved into Eagle, Nebraska, they ended up having to change the population sign because there was 9 of us.
And you messed up our record.
Well, you're turning 50. I'm having my 50th high school reunion
Okay.
this year.
we had it last year.
So I can tell Jeremy what year he was born.
Yeah.
Colorado Chase. Oh, we finally made it up.
Oh, the second one. Oh, third one. I didn't see the second one come up either.
Colorado Chase. See 'em. Oh, there they are.
Yeah.
Luke, you got this radio on?
How long have you?
Good. I was just gonna. Luke, you got this radio on?
Yeah, I got both.
I just tried you on the other one, but it didn't go through. So I see you sitting down there. That's a good spot. I'll let you know here. I'm gonna head back that way when I come down, or when we come down to the surface.
How long have you been operating out of this location?
in Colorado since 1975, actually 76, 77. I moved here, like I said, after 1 year of college. But yeah, I got you on that one. When we first started flying, we actually flew down out of the old Kin Carl Ranch, which is now a housing development, but it was a ranch when we first started flying there. And then we moved up here towards Greeley, or I mean towards Tacona and Frederick. My wife, Cindy, I think, who you talked to on the phone, she'll be out here a little bit later. She was a student up at the University of Northern Colorado.
6,000 right now.
And we ended up, she took my very first balloon class, I taught. And so we flew in Greeley a little bit, and then pretty much all over the state. We used to do flights out of Breckenridge, Keystone, and Vail. Always in the Front Range here, though. We've always lived right here, closer into Boulder sometimes, and then the last 15 years have been out this way.
Well, I was just thinking, our daughter used to do gymnastics meets in Frederick. At that rec center. I can remember seeing balloons, and I can remember seeing not paragliders, but what's the
Parachutes, or the paraplanes?
What's the where you have the
Motor on your back?
Yeah, the motor on your back.
Paraplane, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those guys. I remember seeing a couple of those guys almost every time we would come up, because we'd have to be up here at pretty early morning. So.
Yep, that was us.
We probably saw you then.
Yeah. We have two of these Colorado balloons now, which are pretty distinct, and then yeah, a lot of people like these too. And then just multicolored ones back in those days, and well, I might be landing right in the cul-de-sac again.
I wonder what laid all this crap.
Looks like they had some kind of tractor out here.
Yeah, it looked like they cut some of it down.
Tree there.
Mowed it down.
Wanted to see what these what kind of bushes these are here, but I can't really tell. It's not sage, but
There's a
Going back up. We were headed.
I used to know what they're called too, and they suck up notorious.
I bet. Yeah, well, that's why they flourish right here.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. Dancing through the trees.
Yep. Kicking a field goal here.
Good job. Right.
Firewood's for there.
Yeah, I saw that stacked up.
It's like, wow. You want to open fires out here.
Right. Yeah, that.
Which way will the balloon go?
Yeah, I don't know. One thing ballooning will teach you is patience. Pushing us back that way a little bit.
So you trying to hit that field right there?
Well, I was actually trying to set up for where they were at, and I made a little bit of an adjustment because of the wind direction, and then the wind shifted. Yeah, Luke, I got you. Should see our reflection here shortly. Look straight down.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, if you send the boys out, and we'll walk it back to the cul-de-sac where you're at, which is just a little bit further up from you. Manhole way out here.
That's what I was looking at.
Here they come.
They did not know they were going to get.
Grab a handle and we'll walk it back to the cul-de-sac.
Sounds good.
And you can't get a wind to go the way you want it to go. You gotta create your own.
Should have put a motor on this thing, dude.
I know. Believe me, they've tried. Yeah, you're going to go back this way, Jetty. We'll probably have to go around the big trees. So we'll go towards the west, go towards the bike path where the ladies with the dog. Yeah. And we'll kind of go around the little tree and then walk it back. Very good. Good morning. Taking our balloon for a walk. Oh, it's okay.
Gotta take the balloon out for the morning walk.
Oh, bounce.
Come on, Ed. I thought your landings were smoother than that.
Yeah, I know.
Here, just go wait on for a second.
Wait on.
Excuse me, sir. And then we'll move it to the cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
You guys are all.
Gotta go towards the front of the truck more, and we'll utilize the bigger spot here. No, you're. And we'll just lay it on put it right on the entrance there to the sidewalk. Street. And we kind of need to spin it. We're going back this way. Yeah, we can head back that way. Bouncy bounce.
Alright, grab hold of something here. Not fall all over you guys.
Way to go.
Thank you.
Deep breath.
Heavy
Yeah.
morning walk.
We'll just do one diamond.
I have an inhaler if you need that.
Did you want to help Luke get one of the tarps out?
Another quarter mile, I might have taken you up on that.
So Diego, their son these guys got his private.
Really?
Yeah, he just
That's
turned
great.
17 and
Yep.
got it on his 17th birthday.
High school?
Yeah.
Oh, he's way ahead of the game.
was born in Lamar, so I get it. I feel your pain, or the good news, whichever one.
Well,
We like it.
unfortunately, what's left of them all, the poor town.
I know. Well,
When you were there, it was probably 15,000 people or something.
well, actually, my parents were from Hartman, which is outside of Holly. Yeah, so they only went to Lamar for somebody to be born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Lamar's down to 6,500 people.
Yeah, that's sad. Yeah. So many of those areas just look like. When my uncle passed away, I went to his service and I took my son with me. Just like ghost towns, you know.
Yeah, southeast Colorado.
Yeah. Sad.
Well, come on over here.